Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's a Saturday afternoon and I must admit I'm having a bit of a drink. This is a Belgian triple, 9.5%, so I apologise in advance if I make a few mistakes in this video. It could be an interesting evening. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about brain health. When we think of a healthy body, we often overlook the fact that we have to also nourish the brain. And we do that by incorporating lots of fatty acids into our diets. Omega-3, omega-6, omega-9, medium chain fatty acids. I'm going to be making today what I call a brain bar, which is basically a healthy version of a chocolate bar. So lots of seeds, lots of nuts, raw honey, raw coconut oil. We're going to get those fatty acids working together. We're going to nourish this. So the ingredients for this bar are going to be puffed rice, hemp seeds, linseeds, chia seeds, raw honey, raw coconut oil, handful of mixed nuts, dark chocolate, and I'm going to grate the skin of a lemon. So let's talk about the ingredients that we're going to be using for these brain bars. As I always say, I could spend all day talking about these, but I'll keep it brief, I'll keep it simple. Let's start with hemp seeds. Hemp seeds, for me, are one of the finest superfoods on the planet. Omega-3, omega-6 and omega-9 fatty acids, a fantastic source of protein, one of the best protein sources you will ever come across. They also are a great source of insoluble fibre. These days, certainly in modern Western day diets, we rarely get to intake insoluble fibre. What insoluble fibre does, it acts as like a brush. So in the case of the hemp seed, the shells are the insoluble fibre. So they go through you like a brush and clear all that stubborn mess out, which has been there for weeks, months on end. So hemp seeds, a powerhouse of health. Next, golden linseed. Very, very high in omega-3 fatty acids. Also really, really good for cardiovascular health. Chia seeds. Now, these little beauties are a great source of calcium, packed with omega-3 fatty acids and a great source of antioxidants. So these seeds are living. If I were to get a handful of these and scatter them in my garden, they would grow. They're living foods. As I always say, lots of foods we eat these days are devoid of life. Living foods that are going to feed our cells throughout our body. Extra virgin organic coconut oil, a great source of what we call medium chain fatty acids, which are really important for memory function in the brain. Coconut oil is just a fantastic superfood. Raw honey. This particular honey I get from my friend Sean, just down the road. It's straight from the hive into the jar. It hasn't been heated, pasteurized, filtered. It's alive, living food, antifungal, antibacterial, packed with antioxidants. Mixed nuts. Fantastic source of protein, high in trace minerals like magnesium, selenium, calcium. The lemon. I'm going to finally grate this. We're going to capture all of those bioflavonoids in the skin and the pith, going to keep the blood flowing. Puffed rice. This, by the way, is 120 grams. I'm using this purely to act as a filler, to give the bar some volume, some depth. Right, I'm using dark chocolate. This one is 74% cocoa, so it's not as bad for you as a full milk chocolate would be. So I'm going to pop this now into a bowl. Underneath the bowl, I've got some little candles, which are heating a saucepan above, which contains some water. So we'll get this melted. Right, let's crack on with making these bars. Going to start with the handful of mixed nuts. I'm going to pop them into the coffee grinder, give them a bit of a whiz. Oops. Okay. Right, just going to pop this into my little black dish. Next, the seeds. 1 tablespoon of golden linseed into the coffee grinder. 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. And 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds. There we go. Right, let's give this another whiz. Right, so I'm going to finely grate this lemon. Bit more. Lovely bioflavonoids. Job done. Right, so the chocolate now is melting lovely. I'm just going to add to that 1 tablespoon of the coconut oil. There we go. 1 tablespoon of the raw honey. There we go. Right, I'll just give this a stir. By the way, the heat that's been given off here is not enough to destroy the enzymes in the oil or the honey. Right, next, going to pop the puff rice into a bowl. That, by the way, is 120 grams. Next goes in the lemon zest. In this bowl, I've got my ground down mixed nuts and all of my seeds. Pop those in. Look at that. Proper brain food, this. Right, now, I think the chocolate mix has melted, and I'm going to add it to this bowl. Just pop my glove on a sec, because that bowl is quite hot. Pour this into the bowl. Start mixing fast. As you can see, it's quite a messy job. Things flying everywhere. Well, that could be the beer, actually. All those beautiful fatty acids going to feed the brain. So make sure all of that puff rice is nice and covered. Now what I've done here, I've lined this tray with some grease-proof paper. I'm now going to pour this into it. Fantastic. Flatten it all down. That's it, nice and compact. I think we're almost there. Yeah, that will do nicely. Right, that's all nice and compact now, so I'll pop this in the fridge for say 2 to 3 hours. We'll come back and we'll cut this up into nice little bar sizes. Now that that's in the fridge setting, I'm going to crack on with my fine Belgian beer, chill out and relax. Cheers. Fantastic. Right, so it's been in the fridge now for approximately 2 hours or so. It should be now nice and set and ready to cut. I'll just pop this out of the glass tray, pop this onto a chopping board, move this out of the way a second, there we go. Yeah, that's nice and set, and then we can just cut away. So I'll try and keep this nice and even, nice and slow, all the way along. Guys, look at those. Don't they look fantastic? As you can see, I cut them down into smaller pieces. These will last in the fridge for 3 or 4 days. I doubt they will last that long in our house, maybe a day or two maximum. Let's give them a bash. They are so yummy. Feeding the brain and super, super tasty. You can't get better than that. Amazing. I hope you enjoyed that video of me making my infamous brain bars. By the way, if you're wondering what this flower is, it's from my camellia tree. I just thought I'd get that in. I just did. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe, take care, and see you soon.